Welcome back, everybody. Today we're doing a really cool song called Sexercise by Kylie Minogue. It's really cool. I enjoy it a lot. So let me read you a little bit about this one. Sexercise is a song by Australian singer Kylie Minogue from her 12th studio album, Kiss Me Once, in 2014. The song was written by Sia. Yes, that Sia. Marcus Lomax, Jordan Johnson, Stefan Johnson, Clarence Coffey, and Nella Tarini, whilst production was handled by The Monsters and The Strangers with a Z, and Kelly Sheehan. Musically, Sexercise is a dubstep song, apparently, that incorporates influences of urban R&B and electronic dance music. Excuse me. The song's production was compared to songs by Barbadian singer Rihanna and from Minogue's 10th studio album, X. The lyrical content talks about sexual intercourse with a male partner, referencing the acts of sexercising. There you bloody go. And hey, if you really want to learn something about yourself, go and have a look at the video clip for that, because my goodness, will it ever reveal you. We'll move over to the mix window and have a look at this. This is going to be a really good time. But first, actually, let's go and have a look at this little animation that I worked my guts out on. Alright, now it's moving over to that mix window so we can check out. It's not a bunch of tracks on this one, 13, lucky number 13 tracks. And they're, they all start at 0, but they don't all end at the same point, which that's totally fine. If they end where they need to end, we can totally get through that. I'm not sure if the little graphic above there is the exact one, but it just did come from the Kylie Minogue wiki fandom or whatever. So, hey, we're rolling with it. Either way, it's from Kiss Me Once, and it's a rippin' tune. So we're going to check it out. There is a little bit of a cool intro thing here on Synth 3, but we'll start off where we normally start off, with the old kicks, and just check out this little section right here. Listen to that grit. That's interesting. Interesting that there's a few kicks there that don't have record dust in them. You know what I mean? Like record crisp and clickle. What's it called? Crackle. Duh. Hear the crackle? The at the end? And they took it out for those like 3 kicks. Go back to those 3 cleans. Okay. We can see here what's going on. Very low kick sound. But there's plenty of air to work with if you wanted to. If you wanted to make those more slappy. More rumbly, take out a bit of that mid. It's pretty beefy, man. That's a beefy kick. Check out that snare and claps. That's huge. Somebody dropped a bin. Go back to the first verse there and we'll just go through that. It's like dropping a garbage can lid. That is huge. I take it there'll be some claps on here at some point too. Yeah, some claps. What machine do you reckon they're from, guys? Obviously they'll be out of a computer pack, but they sound a lot like a classic, 909 sort of clap. And we all know, if you've heard anything from Kylie from the 90s, 909's all about it. And anything from like Fever and X and stuff like that. Okay, we're getting the idea. Let's check out what it's producing. Okay, so we'll pull a bit. Immediately sounds different as soon as we pull 1K out. Add 1K back. But that's a pretty broad, like, look at that. It covers the whole spectrum, like from, 150 all the way up, like pretty evenly. Drops off slightly to like 8K and then off all the way after 10. But got a fundamental note at about like 175 or 160 here. I'm not reading them. I'm just kind of guessing between those points. But that's pretty broad. That it's got a lot of stuff going on with it too. Every hit has stereo delay on it. and a massive reverb. And then it just cuts that reverb off here and there. And there's a couple of little hits at the end. That's whack. How do you, like, yeah. All those little tiny things that you would do to individual samples. Listen up again. Like that third clap's got like a record stop on it, or a reverse or something. That's weird. The last one's got a reverse on it. Very cool though. High freak, which is probably going to be hi-hats and stuff, right? Yeah, right. Some variation of that. Okay. Yeah, sick. I mean, there's nothing below like 800 here, so it's all happening. There's nothing more happening here, no. Let's filter out all the top. Okay, so there's stuff happening there, but it's just not really apparent. That's okay, we get the idea. We don't need to crisp it up or anything, so like we would anyway. Hear it with all the elements together. All right, let's check it out. Now, I don't see this as a traditional dubstep song, and I know it's the bass elements that really make it classify that on there, I suppose, on the Wikipedia page. But, I mean, Wikipedia, although factual, is not always accurate, or, you know what I mean? It's Wikipedia, it's community run. Okay. So yeah, nothing like that screams like Transformers to me. I mean, dubstep to me, but either way, let's go to this bass. Go away. Let's go to this bass sound. Hear this. So this is where I think they're trying to give it the dubstep title, right? Because of this. It's cool. It's beefy. It's huge. It's overcompressed, a little bit of overdrive, like distorted or whatever. And you can see it's like got so much sub energy down here at like 30, what's that, 33, 32? Let's have a look at it. Hang on, I'm trying to find something that I can, here we go, look at right there. So what, 33 hertz, and it's just lots of low energy. Wow. Let's filter all the top out. And then it's all just low end energy, right? That's huge. And I'll take all the bottom out and listen to just the top, right? That's taking up a lot of noise, man. Huge, huge. Let's see if we... Now we're getting some. Need all your best times. Alright, we'll come back to that. Okay. And again, if you're watching now, go really quickly, just have a look at the actual video for this because it'll change your life. There's that dubstep thing they're talking about. That low attack, quick release stuff. Nice. Moving along quick. Oh, we've added an oscillator. I still like it better than Skrillex, no offense. This is cool. Add that bass. Listen to that. Fat. I want to see what it's doing. Again, like a full instrument, except it's got everything except for like 350 in it. Just takes that all the way out between 300 and 400. All right. Add a few things together. Yeah. That's so freaking good. All right. Moving too quick. The sound effects layer has got some pretty cool stuff in there. It's like the it's kind of like a bit of honey, you know what I mean? It kind of sticks things together, but it also gives it some extra sugar, gives it some flavor. So listen to these like weird little bits that just kind of tie everything together. It's also salt and pepper, you know what I mean? It's like salt, pepper, honey. And these little pieces... What the hell? Oh, that's funny. These little bits here will just tie everything together, you know? Just help transition to sections. So that ramp up and down, I mean, sounds like a ramp up and down on its own, but when you put it together with this... Ready? Treat you like Sexercise. Sexercise. All right. So you see what I mean? That just we're given each little part a little bit of just something to blend with. Back to a verse now, and then we'll go through. So yeah, these are little transitions. This is salt and pepper with a bit of honey to glue in between things. And you can probably imagine the rest of that is basically the same. I would hazard a guess. There's always someone who goes, "You missed the last 3 whistles on Mariah." So let's have a quick listen to him. Really clean sounds too, like very creative use of whatever's going on there. Synth 1 stem only happens about a quarter into the song. Let's listen. I'll go back so I can hear the start. Okay. A little bit more. Never really heard that in there. It must be mixed really low because I never really noticed that, and it's... I can't tell if that's poorly played, you know what I mean? Like if it's... I can't tell if that's kind of like, you know, poorly played or if it's just too brilliant for my brain. Let's put some some like rhythm to it and see if we can understand it. I mean, I get it in context, but yeah, it's still very peculiar. And then what's this bit? All right, we're gonna rinse and repeat those. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm done with synth 1. Synth 2. Building up. Listen to that. Fade back. Ooh, straight out. And then move through that to the next verse. Was that the chorus? Sexercise. Okay. Alright, and judging from the looks, I'm pretty sure we're going to see that a lot of times. And again, it's a really slow attack and really fast like release, just because the attack time, you can see at the start, it's like a reverse of a transient, like a snare hit, right? It takes a while to kick in, and then it gets rid of it real quick, gone. But the other way would be really quick at the start and really long at the end. Anyway, that's enough about that. You can look that up on someone who does actual education. Synth 3, this is the kind of the main intro. That's the main key line, which is sick, by the way. Lots of cool shit going on. It's like a harp, is it? Is that a harp? Wow. It sounds like a harp. I want one more. Yes. Shouldn't be doing that yet. I just can't wait though. It's so good. And again, I'm going to tell you one more time. Now you've got 3 minutes, and trust me, that's all you need. Go and watch this video clip. Yeah, dare. Fantastic. A little bit of delay going on there. Really, wow, that's quite interesting. It sounds like quite a delicate sound for something that's got nothing above 3K in it. I mean, it's got hiss and noise floor. Listen to that. Wow, that was brutality. Okay, and then we got a little bit more of that on there, and then it changes towards the end. So, watch this bit. Oh yeah. Okay. We sampled that harp thing at the start, that piano or harp or whatever. Chopped it up. And that's the thing, is that so much of Kylie's stuff since maybe X or maybe Fever, probably more like Light Years and Fever or whatever, it's got lots of French house elements, which is a lot of this cut up sample stuff, which I love this shit, because this is like Daft Punk, man. Like, this is Todd Edwards kind of cutting things up, doing Face to Face all over again. I love that. And then there's some more of this towards the end. Yeah. Cool. Yes. It says just another bleed through of our Lord and Saviour Roger Lynn, who came up with the sampler with Akai, the MPC. This is the repercussions of that over time, is that people, use those techniques in different ways for different things, and well, we're really glad that happened. This is that point. We're about halfway, so I'm going to tell you to go into the YouTube channel, which is Luffigan, and you can type in Broden Minogue, you can type in Midnight Mixes, you can type in the name of this song or any of the others that I've done. This is actually number 60, so thank you very much for tuning into that. Go and subscribe to those and share them around and do all that stuff. Hey, you know what? There's a couple other people around doing these videos, and they're really, really good. And watch them. It's just a little bit shorter than I would like, so that's why I'm here doing songs I like and doing them a little bit longer and just talking a little bit more about them. They've got a lot of views, and that's good for them, but I am never going to pay for mine. Yeah, go and check Social Blade. You know what I'm talking about. Backing vocals, not time to get righteous on me, but yeah, this is a good time for me. This isn't profit. This is just something that needs to be done for my brain and for you guys to enjoy. So I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm not going to try to withhold the Britney Spears ones that you want. I'm going to just do them, and you're going to get them because it's there, man. We got to listen to this stuff. We got to know this thing. Backing vocals, Kylie, let's do it. Flex real tight. Wait a sec. We didn't put all the songs together before we did that. We've got to do that first. Let's do that. Kicks. Snares. I'm going to wait for this to come in before I get it all the way. Do it. Okay. Yes. That's freaking huge. Yeah, I never heard that. Massive, massive, massive. And we've only got 9 tracks running. How good. Oh, so good. That's how good. Okay, backing vocals. Let's hear them. Flex real tight, keep on moving so nice. Move it for me tonight. Let me see you exercise. It's not just your body, gotta keep it up with me. My mind is slamming see. Let me see you exercise. I wanna see you beat all your best times. And if you're lucky, I'm a teacher that's to turn you blind. Exercise, come on baby. Bounce, bounce. Exercise, feel the burn. Bounce, bounce. Exercise. Let me see you dig it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce. Let me see you exercise. Come on, baby. Bounce, bounce. Exercise. Feel the burn. What? Exercise. Let me see you dig it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce. How good. You can hear that like. You can hear that like kind of vocoded version of her in the background there, which is been so what they do with the vocoder is you can talk into a microphone, but nothing comes out until you hit the keys. And whatever you're playing on the keys, your voice goes through and it sounds like a big full... It's really strange. It's really cool. Look up vocoder. Don't look up talkbox. That's different. Vocoder. But listen to these vocals.
Let me see you dig it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce. Let me see you.
That in the background from her main vocal there is... That's that vocoder sort of tune.
Stretch it out, baby. You take your time now. I'm burning patiently.
This is vulgar, like, by the way. Far out.
Stretch it out, baby. You take your time now. I'm burning patiently. Let me see you exercise. I'll make you wait for more. Make you wait to the core. Tomorrow you'll be sore. Let me see you exercise. I wanna see you
Tomorrow you'll be sore.
Your best times. And if you're lucky, I'm a teacher. That's turn you right.
Man, Sia knows how to write a song, doesn't she? Like,
flex it real tight, keep on moving so nice. Move it for me tonight. Let me see you exercise.
it's just full of it. Like, it could be a great gym song, but it's obviously about doing it. It even says on the Wikipedia.
Burning patiently. Let me see you exercise.
I'll move up.
You're lucky, I'm a teacher. Let me turn you right.
Better beat all your best times. We'll go to backing vocal 2 here and just have a bit of a look. Now, I didn't look at the EQ on that one because I'll check it out when I get more of an isolated one.
Bounce, bounce.
Damn, that was some over compressed, distorted shit right there.
Bounce, bounce. Ride it out. Let me see you take it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce.
Jesus. How do you get distortion to sound good on vocals like that? Because that still sounds like pleasing enough. Like, it doesn't sound like it's gone through a metal zone or something like that. It sounds actually like kind of a cool effect.
Let me see you take it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce.
Jesus. I'm glad they didn't give me those ones.
Bounce, bounce.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Ride it out. Let me see you take it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce.
Okay, I've got a strange feeling that next section is going to be exactly that, and I wonder what this is.
Don't quit, don't quit.
Yep. Another one.
Get it. Get it, get it.
It's so...
Bounce, bounce.
That sound is so offensive by itself, but when obviously you put it together, it becomes a large thing. All right, we move down to the lead vocal here. Check that out.
Flex it real tight, keep on moving so nice. Move it for me tonight. It's not just your body, gotta keep it up with me. My mind is slamming C.
Wanna see you Sexercise.
I wanna see you beat all your best times. And if you're lucky, I'ma teach a class that'll turn you blind.
Damn. I'm going to teach you a class that'll turn you blind. Far out. That's a threat if I ever heard one.
Flex it real tight, keep on moving.
She sounds kind of a little boxy here. Like, sounds, I mean, obviously it's the effect they've choked it out to make it sound that way, but it's interesting. It just kind of, it still sounds like everything's there, it's full, but it still sounds like it's been spoken into a shoebox, you know?
So nice, move it for me tonight.
Yeah.
It's not just your body, gotta keep it up with me. My mind is slamming C.
It's like that, yeah, they've accentuated a couple of things here.
I wanna see you beat all your best times. And if you're lucky, I'ma teach a class that'll turn you blind.
So that's sort of undoing it a little bit by removing some of that, like, 400 hertz. But, I mean, like, that's not true to the spirit of the track, is it?
Flex it real
But put it back in.
Keep on moving so nice. Move it for me tonight.
And that low frequency there that Kylie normally doesn't have between 200 and 400 is creating the boxiness. There's a really cool frequency chart that you can look at that gives you terms of where things sit and what instrument is used to what term is used to describe that. Oh, my goodness. Just get it out. I'm just terribly hungover. What terminology is used to describe it versus what instrument it's on. So boxiness, punchiness, low end, all that kind of stuff. So look for those. They're good. Move to the next section, which is next verse.
Stretch it out, baby. You take your time now. I'm burning patiently.
Okay.
I'll make you wait for more. Make you ache to the core. Tomorrow you'll be sore.
That's vicious.
I wanna see you beat all your best times. And if you're lucky, I'ma teach a class that'll turn you blind.
Damn. Okay. I'll move along to the last bit. Last two bits.
Get it, Sexercise. Put your hands in the
This is
sky
gonna
if
be
you
cool.
feel
Get ready for this.
alright. Get it, Sexercise. If you wanna stay tight, get it, Sexercise. Get it, Sexercise.
Really good use of like sort of a pitch thing as well. Just to take it up an extra notch.
Get it, Sexercise. Put your hands in the sky if you feel alright. Get it, Sexercise. If you wanna stay tight, get it, Sexercise. Get it, Sexercise.
Interesting. Very kind of like high timbre there. Okay, move on to this is like a filler part for the lead, so we'll hear this.
Let me see you Sexercise.
Okay, so let's go on with this.
It up with me, my mind is slamming see. Let me see you Sexercise.
I wanna see you
Beat all your best times, and if you're lucky, I'm a teacher. That's what train you. Sexercise.
And then we got
Sexercise. Feel the burn. Sexercise.
Let me see you take it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce.
Let me see you Sexercise. Come on, baby. Sexercise.
Yeah.
Feel the burn. Sexercise.
Let me see you take it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce.
Let me see you stretch it out, baby. You took your time now. I'm burning patiently. Let me see you Sexercise. I'll make you wait for more. Make you ache to the core. Tomorrow you'll be sore. Let me see you Sexercise. I wanna see you beat all your best times. And if you're lucky, I'm a teacher. That's what turn you right. Sexercise. Come on, baby. Sexercise.
Yeah.
Feel the burn. Sexercise.
Let me see you take it down to the ground. Let me see you pick it up. Let me see you bounce.
Let me see you Sexercise. Come on, baby. Sex.
that is just, man, I'm having too much fun here. I'm going to get in trouble if I keep this up. So, yeah, Kylie, thanks for letting me do this. But my goodness, go and have a listen to Sexercise right now because I think that it'd probably be best for you. Yes. And I'll skip towards the end so we can listen more. How fat is that? Give me some of that. Yes. This is where you take the principles of a style of music that's, I mean, it's dubstep, whatever, but you take a principle from a style of music and use it well. It's because dubstep it's cool, yeah, but it's made for people with no attention span. It's wop, 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 bzz, 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 jing, 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 and everything changes every 3 seconds. You don't get a chance to fixate on anything and enjoy. Wop, 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 you know, you don't get a chance to sit and with this, listen. This is going for a whole song and I get to soak it up. I get to have it in me and I get to feel the Kylie-ness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. Getting it? Bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce. That's it. That's Sexercise by Kylie Minogue. You're gonna go and have a look at the video. Then you're gonna go and have a look at all of these videos that I've got here and subscribe to them and like on all of them and comment on all of them and have a good time and tell me all your Kylie facts. Kylie employs a lot of people when she does a tour, when she does a video clip, when she does anything like that. Dancers, singers, musicians, all that kind of stuff. Are you one of them? I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. Did you work on this? Are you Sia? Did you write this? I want to talk to you as well. I want to hear everything about this. This is this Kiss Me Once album. I thought was great. I thought it was hugely underrated. To be perfectly honest with you, it came out 2014 and it was sick. I really liked it. I really, really liked it. I mean, then Golden happened and I was just like, okay. But then disco happened, and I was like, yeah! You've been listening to what I want, and you give it to me. So go and grab that. Grab Fever, grab X, grab everything. Aphrodite, Impossible Princess. I said Fever. I'm missing a very important one, and I said it earlier, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go off and enjoy this glass of water and probably say hi to my mates. And then I'm probably going to go and do what everyone else should do in GFY. So you guys should do that too. Have a great one, and GF. See you later, Y.